Kade here. I'm alive. I do exist. Thanks for still watching. I switched days with Lori this week because she needed some extra help, and I figured, hey, I need to catch up. Why not? Get back to the Beavers as soon as possible. So here I am, on a Tuesday. Hi! Anyway, I know I've been gone for a while. I hope you guys didn't forget my face. I took a little trip with the fam squad to England and Belgium, and it was amazing. I loved it. I love traveling. It's in my soul. I would do it all the time if I had the money. I'd been to London before and loved it just as much this time, and got to meet up with an old friend, and so that was very cool. And then I went to Belgium, and I've never been there before, so that was awesome. I really like going to places where I don't speak the native language, because it really reminds you how much of communication is strictly nonverbal. So that's really cool. Belgium is gorgeous. We went to Bruges and Brussels, and Bruges is an amazing city, and I would definitely move there in a heartbeat. It's a great getaway. They have amazing waffles, and I would eat my weight in chocolate if I lived there probably. So props to them for that. If we have any Belgian viewers, I love your country, and I'm moving there soon. Okay, great. What else? Oh, my friend and I made this pact for 2012. We were laughing about how the world is supposed to end in December, and so we made this pact to make a bucket list of sorts of all the things that we were going to accomplish this year, and see how many of them we could knock off the list before December. So that was kind of cool. So on my list is one location a month to travel to, and so far I've met my goals. And so other places that I'm looking at for the rest of the year include Vegas, San Francisco, New York for Pride, Lollapalooza in Chicago, and possibly Southern Comfort this fall in Georgia, which is a trans conference. So lots of good things for me to look forward to. I'm also finishing up school and planning to move. So lots of big changes in my life. But what's going on in your lives? What's new? What have I missed? Fill me in. Make me a video and say hello. But I do actually have a point for this video. There is a topic. Here it goes. We had a viewer write in and ask us about sex advice. And it wasn't just a general scope of sex this time. It actually had a pretty interesting point, one that I have personally asked myself numerous times and have dealt with as a topic before making videos. So it was kind of cool to read someone else have a similar question. The viewer was talking about how her and her girlfriend want to take the next step sexually, and how they want to cover a few more bases, and but yet she is kind of hesitant because she wants them both to get tested. And this is a really interesting point to me because it includes a lot of factors that I don't think a lot of people think about. Like, I feel like personally, or in my own experiences with approaching it with significant others, if you suggest in an abrasive way that you'd like someone to get tested, their reaction might be one of defense. Might be one of like, there's this negative connotation attached to it, like, well, if I have to get tested, then that means you think that I'm dirty, or I'm, somehow like lacking something, that you need to be protected from. And I don't think that's the case at all. And I personally have struggled with how to approach it without giving that impression, because some people are really sensitive and or insecure about that particular issue. So my advice would definitely be to approach the topic as coming from you, like saying, I really want to be at this point with you, and I feel really close to you, or however you best express that in verbal terms, to show this person that you care about them. And then afterwards, I think that you should say, I think it would be really cool if I would feel better if I went to the doctor and just got checked out, just to make sure things are okay before we reach this step. And I think it would be really cool if you would go with me. It would be a thing that we could do together, kind of a jumping off point. And I feel like that's the best way to approach it. I don't know how you would necessarily say it. I think you have to cater it to who you're talking to and to what kind of personality that person has. Because some people, it just doesn't faze them, and then other people, they might be really upset about it. But I think that it's important, hugely important, and I think that it's not talked about enough as far as sexual health goes. I think that has this huge stigma attached to it, and it's like, no one's going to stop having the sex, so why aren't we talking? You know what I mean? Like, that should be a slogan on a bumper sticker somewhere. So, just remember that if you're gonna go there, then you need to be smart about it and deal with the consequences and deal with the preventative measures that enjoying that part of life requires. So, that's just my opinion, but there are a lot more where that came from. So, I miss you guys. I'm glad I'm here. I hope that you're glad I'm here too. And don't forget to say hi in the comments below, particularly in video form if you're feeling daring. And the rest of the bees will see you this week. Have a good one. Bye.